Well, this week was supposed to be an attempt at something new, doing a proper travel blog with a train and railway stations and everything, but it all went, well, you can see at the end where it all went wrong. For now, I have come down to Kirkcaldy because I was here at the garage behind me looking for a wee runabout car because the van is a bit big. I don't know if I'm just getting older, but I'm getting less tolerant of driving something that size through town, so out looking for a wee car. I've come down to my favourite beach because we are heading towards Christmas, which means it'll soon be time to start stocking the Etsy shop with all our little Christmas hearts and stuff, and for that we need raw materials. And over there are some of my favourite animals in the whole world. I do love crows with their little intelligent looking eyes, and yeah, these ones are quite intelligent because these ones know that I'm going to go to that wee stall over there and buy some chips. So they're all very patiently waiting for their chips. Hello, Mr. Crow, I'll go and get you some chips. I still find it fascinating that the collective term for crows is a murder of crows. So these crows would literally murder for a chip. A murder for a chip. There's this week's episode title. Now let's make friends with the local wildlife through the medium of chips. And if anybody wants to tell me you shouldn't give chips to wildlife, then the wildlife would argue quite strongly that you should. Look at his wee swivelly head. Hello, wee swivelly head. Would you like a chip? Would you like a chip? Like a chip? Oh, they're starting to gather. I do love crows. They are just, I don't know, they're just elegant, I think is the word for it. Even the scruffy ones. Anybody want more chips? Oh, you've got a chip. That's for your pal over there. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Don't be greedy or you're not getting any chips. Well, don't just hop around carrying it. Eat it. Any more? Anybody want a chip? Chips. Chippy chips. Look at that. This is the murder I was talking about. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lots. One too many lots. They're just brilliant. They're just, I don't know. They look so intelligent. They sort of look at you with a look that says, I know exactly what you're going to do with those chips. Could you please just give us some chips? Oh, look at that one. That is black as night time, and it's not coming closer. It's not a very brave one. Sometimes the scruffiest ones are the bravest ones. Anybody else? Like this one here with its scruffy scruffs. Nope. Oh, you didn't get any of that, did you? There you go. Get that one. Quick. Oh, and here comes a seagull to spoil everybody's fun. Go away. We don't like your sort around here. Right, guys. Last of the chips. Hey! Oh, crows are brilliant. Now they all look a little bit disappointed there's nothing left.
Right, that's enough feeding the corbies. Feeding the what? Well, that'll be time for our word of the day.
Right, let the treasure hunting begin. This beach has changed quite a lot since I was last here. There used to be a river that ran right down, literally right down here from over there, but I think it's all been diverted off that way. It's one of the things I really like about beaches is they change every single time you come and visit. Oh, there's a piece of pottery. Come down here quite a lot to collect stuff. If you want to know what we use it for, I'm going to show you. Don't worry, this is not going to be one of those really interesting videos where people just walk about beaches going, oh look Tarquin, look what I found. It looks like the big storm that we had last week has certainly shook things up a bit because there's some quite nice little bits of pottery. So I'm going to put the camera back in the bag and see what else I can find. It's quite busy out on the old River Forth today. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big ships out there. I don't know what they're all doing. They're all heading in the same, or all facing the same direction. That one there is LN liquefied gas, possibly? No real idea. I don't know a great deal about maritime traffic. That's not bad for the first 5 minutes. That's a nice little selection of sea pottery. If you're into your sea glass and you come to Seafield Beach in Kirkcaldy, there's just, you could fill a bin bag with sea glass. There is so much of it here. And now it's started to rain, so here through the magic of television I'll show you what we do with all the pottery that we've found. So that was a not bad trip to Kirkcaldy. I got a new old car and quite a lot of sea pottery courtesy of the recent storms. So let's go out to the shed and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. DeNiro, why are you eating that stick? Why are you still eating that stick, and why is your nose so boopable? It's actually, it's not just a random piece of stick, it is a very expensive licorice stick thing that he quite likes. I'll not pick it up because it's a bit gross. The dog has been chewing this for, don't know, weeks, months. It keeps his teeth clean. It's not a very nice day here in the Costa del Methil, but we're going to go to the, oops, I'm going to fall down the step first. I should know that step was there, I put it there. Out to the shoe straight. Oh look, we've got some visitors. Can you see what I can see?
The area out the back of our wee house in Methil has been many things. It's been a coal mine, it's been a brickworks, and it's been a railway siding. So yeah, it's very much an industrial wasteland, but nature has gradually taken it over again, which means we get visitors like these guys. Not that we get visitors like these guys for much longer, because Weems Estates have just put in for planning permission to build houses. So instead of having a nice view of wildlife, we're going to have a view of other people's houses, which is, yeah, it's not exactly what we want. Hopefully we won't be here that long.
So that's why people don't buy houses in Methil. It's too dear. Boom, boom.
I really must get back onto the bottle digging, not done much of late, and I really must clean that window so when you're in the shed you can see the deer. This is the pottery that we collected, and this is what we do with it. Oh, hang on, that's definitely not right. That must have been the wrong snap. Let's try again. That's better. We take our sea pottery and use it to make hanging hearts and bird, and also framed artwork to brighten up any wall, almost.
It's not just out in the shed that there's crafting happening, because as you know, Bex loves a bit of crochet. And I'm going to say I'm going to film Bex and she's not expecting it, and then you'll say, hang on, but she's got her microphone on, so I can't say that. Yeah, she is expecting it. Bex has taken her crochet to a whole new level. So look at this from Hexy Cardigans and Straight Things. Look, it's a bobbly hat. Go on then, explain to me how difficult that is to do with one hook and one piece of wool.
Well, it's new to me, so I've not done anything like this before, so you have to do the rib, which is quite good with the crochet, and then it's a repeating pattern of 4 rows with bobbles, and each of those bobbles has 5 stitches in it.
That looks like quite a lot of work.
It's quite a lot of work and quite a lot of wool, but it's learning something new. Which
come on then. We're all waiting. Put it on your head.
It's not finished.
Without stabbing yourself with a hook.
It's not finished yet.
Put the crochet thing on your head. This is it's either going to be a hat, or if it doesn't work as a hat, it's going to be a tea cozy.
Don't be so rude.
Very you.
The things you make me do for the blooming channel.
I don't make you crochet. You were crocheting before you were on this.
You made me put a half-finished hat on my
I've taken
head.
your crochet to a whole new audience, is what I've done. You're famous as a crocheter.
Thanks, everyone.
Next up on our busy few days, we're heading across to the town of Pennycook, where DeNiro was supposed to have a play date with his wee cousin Dash, and we were supposed to be going to a craft fair.
But first, charity shops. A very serious looking Scotty dog, Bex. Oh, a tequila. That's not a tequila set, that's a book. Where's the tequila set?
There.
No, that's quite nice, isn't it? But this is why we're actually here. This is a massive charity shop. Not as massive as a charity shop in Dunbar, but let's go and see if it's got any treasure. Oh, congratulations, Pennycook Citizen of the Year. There's an accolade that is not given out lightly.
This is one of those really cool charity shops that has just about everything in it. Furniture, electrical, clothes, some really interesting books like this one, and of course a bewildering array of toys. Not that I head straight for the toy department to see if there's anything worth having. Absolutely not. Especially not this fierce looking dragon. Rawr.
I think the big teddy bear's been at the gym, hasn't he? He's looking quite relaxed.
Here's another abandoned collection, this time with these rather strange looking stick figures that are, I suppose they're quite nice if you like that sort of thing. There's also this, which is a very impressive keyboard. Not sure how much it costs or if it works, not got space for it, and if I tried to take it home, her over there would definitely give me the look. Yes, that look.
If you remember our Nothing to See Here episode, this is actually buzzing today. There are people, not very many people, but there are definitely people. But I better watch what I'm saying about Pennycook, because when we did our Nothing to See Here episode, we actually got feedback from somebody on the town council or the mayor or something. It's like, lucky I wasn't overly rude. Bex just said we'll need to get a cat. Me and DeNiro think possibly not. This is the Oxfam shop, which is always quite a good one, this one. And Bex has gone straight to the book collection because we have still got space in the house for some books. Well, not much space to be fair.
I need to read all the books I've got.
Somebody's, it's when you see people's collections of stuff. This is Collector's Corner. This is a collection of whatever, the Whiting Bay and Tane and stuff. People collect all sorts of stuff. I wouldn't know. I have nothing unnecessary in my life at all.
And for aficionados of high-class charity shop record collections, I'm afraid you're going to be a bit disappointed, because this one was not particularly interesting. Jim Reeves, Mantovani, some classical stuff, a bit of Berlioz at the back, and of course the best of the bossa novas, complete with 1970s cover, featuring the obligatory attractive young lady. But we couldn't spend too long admiring her. We had to head up to the craft fair to meet the sheep lady, also known as Bexy's mum.
I don't imagine it's a very interesting church, but this is where this arts and crafting is. I don't think I'll do much filming inside here. It's probably not very interesting. It certainly doesn't look very busy. Oh dear, we came for tea and coffee and a scone, but the cafe is shut. Let's go and let's have a look at all the wonderful things.
And this is why she's called the Sheep Lady. Bexy's mum makes all these really cool little sheep pictures and bookmarks and stuff, all made with real sheep's wool. It was a really nice wee craft fair. It's just a pity there weren't more people there. Anyway, that's enough of that. We are now heading up to the agility field.
Now, I know you all think DeNiro is just a big lazy lump, but today we're going to prove you wrong. Today, for reasons that we'll have to explain to you, we're at an agility park. He wasn't supposed to be the one doing the agility.
No, that was me, was it?
Yes, Bex is doing agility. He was supposed to hear with Dash, but Dash has hurt his back, so it's just DeNiro. So this is a greyhound doing agility. You've never seen this before, and neither have we, and I'll bet he stands and just looks at things.
I think he will. I don't think he'll do any agility.
None at all.
DeNiro, time for agility.
You coming? Doing some agility, mate?
Oh, he's keen.
He's rather go for a sleep.
He's super keen for the agility. Come on then, show us how agile you are.
So here we are, greyhound agility.
He's very keen, look. Look, he's really keen. Go!
Yeah, he's off. Yes, DeNiro will have to edit this bit out.
DeNiro, look through here.
Through the hole, over the thing, round there, up there, jump over that thing, over the barrels, go through that blue hoop there and then back.
He's spending 10 minutes of the time peeing.
He's doing his preparation.
DeNiro, you're on the clock. Oh,
this is the first 5 minutes of our thing. He's still going.
DeNiro, look, what's this? Oh, he's off. He's off. What's this?
DeNiro! DeNiro, come on!
DeNiro, look!
Do one thing. The problem with this place is it'll smell of dog.
Come put your head here, DeNiro, look, the cutty bark.
Come on, DeNiro, on the cutty bark.
DeNiro.
The cutty bark, how clever is that?
DeNiro, come on,
DeNiro,
on the cutty bark.
Come on, DeNiro.
DeNiro, he won't do anything. DeNiro, come on, up.
DeNiro, up. Get on the cutty bark, come on.
Come on.
DeNiro, come on.
You're not meant to climb on the thing. It's not for the humans, it's for the dogs.
But the dog won't do it if I don't show him how to.
He won't do it at all.
Everything smells of dog. It is another cracking day. It's yeah.
Come on then.
He's not doing very well in the agility. He could just be in a field. It's a zoomy field though, so he's quite happy. We spent ages putting all this equipment here and you're not interested.
He's having a nice run though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's this?
We are going to get DeNiro to do something. Don't know what, but we're going to get him to do something.
I want him to go through the tunnel.
Have they got coffee in there, have they?
No.
Oh. Oh, we'll have to edit this bit out as well. It's all glamour and excitement having a greyhound, you know. He's not very good at this, is he?
Come on then. DeNiro!
Yay! He jumped something. You're not supposed to jump that, but he jumped it. DeNiro, come on, up. Oh, come on, you can do it. Come on.
Do something.
We know he can do it because it's not any higher than our bed, which he can now get onto. DeNiro.
He's not going to jump up there.
He's not interested.
He's a scaredy cat in dog clothes. DeNiro.
DeNiro, come on.
Come on. Look.
This place is really good. It's only £6 for like 25 minutes, which is fine if your dog likes agility. DeNiro, up. Come on.
There's no
please.
Chance he's going to go up
You're
there.
making us look foolish in front of all our friends.
Come on, DeNiro.
What we'll do, we'll edit this and play it backwards so people think that he jumped up.
That's not Ian carrying the dog and lifting him up onto
Yay!
agility.
Look, agility.
Look at that, DeNiro.
Goodbye.
Right, you're going to jump down now?
What are you going to do now? Yay! Agile.
He's a bit big for all the stuff.
He is a bit big to fit through some of the gaps, isn't he?
They've not got... They don't cater for larger sized dogs.
Yes, it's sizist, this place.
Sizist.
We don't cater for large dogs.
Yes, it's sort of spaniel friendly, I think. And we don't have a spaniel here today.
DeNiro, pretend that you're interested. Alright, don't pretend that you're interested, just sniff. Oh, look at that. Oh, and here we see Bex demonstrating how to go round the wiggly poles. DeNiro is taking the
Come on then, DeNiro. Have to do this one.
Will he even go through one?
Yay!
You're very agile, Bex.
I'm not really, no.
Right, come on, DeNiro. Right, no, bend. Look, DeNiro.
Bend in the middle.
Bend in the middle.
You're desperate for him to do that. Look, DeNiro, this way.
Do something that
come on, through there. Look.
And then this
way. And then this way. Yes! He's getting it. He can enter the... Come on then, through there. You are a stubborn beast.
Not only is he not participating, he's now actively hindering the attempt. Yay! That'll do. We'll call that agility.
Yay. You're daft, aren't you?
If you want a video of greyhound sniffing as opposed to greyhound's agility, this will be right up your street.
Okay, so he may have been no good at agility, but he did enjoy his run round the field. Now it's time to show you something a wee bit different.
I'm going to show you my first attempt at doing a travel blog. You know these things where people get on a train and film their train journey. It sounds exciting. I thought I would give one a try, and this is how it went. What do names like Benbecula and Shetland and Arran mean to you? Well, to me, they mean a housing estate in Manchester. This place has got delusions of grandeur with the names of the streets. I'm down here doing some work before I head off for the train back north and the start of our travel blogging adventure. As you know, I go everywhere in Daisy pretty much, but today I've got to get a train back to Scotland because I've got an appointment tomorrow. So yeah, it's my first experience of train travel for quite some time. So let's see how it goes. Basically, the plan is I get the train from here, which is Cheadle Hulme, possibly the most boring place on the planet, to Manchester Piccadilly, possibly one of the more interesting places on the planet is Manchester. Anyway, Cheadle Hulme to Manchester, and then Manchester to Edinburgh, back into God's country in Scotland, and then Edinburgh on the new Leven rail link. Should be quite interesting. It's going to take longer than it would take to drive, but it's not actually much more expensive, so let's see how good British Railways actually are. Fairly typical little commuter type railway station, I guess. It's got some railway tracks and some electric stuff and a bridge and a ticket machine, and even, I think, hidden away somewhere, one member of staff who does not appear to be worked off his feet. They make it sound like you've got a choice, but you haven't. It's Northern or take the bus. I'm quite happy to do a wee travel thing, but I draw the line at taking the bus. I don't know how people do this and get loads and loads of subscribers. But then again, if I knew how to get loads and loads of subscribers, I'd have loads and loads of subscribers. But yeah, it should be quite interesting. I do like the train, so let's just see how it goes. I'm kind of slightly apprehensive. Will I get a seat? Will there be somebody sitting in my seat? Will there be an argument? Ooh. I don't know if you can hear that, but they've got some mood music going. This is mood music at a railway station. The British Rail network is replete with stories of poor service and overcrowded trains and very expensive and stuff. This is a bit of an experiment. I might have just driven back up the road, but I thought I'd give this a shot to see how the train went. I will keep you posted. Hopefully it'll be entertaining and possibly amusing at my expense. I'm not joking about Cheadle Hulme being one of the most boring places on the planet. One day I'll show you around, but that won't take long. Another thing the British Railway network is famous for is its bewildering array of fares. You can pay about 10 different prices for exactly the same journey, and there's all sorts of apps that try to get the cheapest way. It's like, is it cheapest just to buy a return ticket? No, you're cheaper to buy a ticket from here to somewhere a little bit further away, and then another single ticket, and then another single ticket, and then a return from there, and then it makes your head hurt. Thank goodness for apps that do it all for you. And here comes our trusty chariot. If it was a proper railway blog, I could tell you what sort of train that is. It is, well, it's yellow at this end. I think it's blue and grey along the side. So it's yellow, blue and grey. And my first failure as a travel blogger was a lack of being prepared. They've got these very helpful USB charging ports on the train because there's no way my phone battery is going to last all the way back to Edinburgh. Unfortunately, my cable doesn't fit in that hole. Oops. Anyway, the beautiful scenery will more than make up for the lack of being able to charge my phone, because look at that. Who needs the West Highland line and the beautiful viaduct at Glenfinnan? This is Stockport, which has also got a very nice viaduct, but unfortunately I can't show you it because I'm going over it. I could show you Stockport railway station, but unfortunately I'm also sitting on the wrong side of the train. But if you want a quick sneak peek, this is Stockport railway station over there. It's not very exciting either. In terms of great railway journeys, I bet nobody's ever done Cheadle Hulme to Leven. But to be fair, great would be in inverted commas. I would rather be doing travel blogging from that big Emirates airliner up there. I bet that is quite luxurious. It's all very pretty, I'm sure you can't fail to agree. Right, we are almost at Manchester Piccadilly, next stop. Is every railway station in the world exactly the same? I think so. This is Manchester Piccadilly, my next stop. All I've got to do now is find out from where I get the train to Edinburgh. And the big departure board over there says platform 14, 16, 21, which is about right. Which means I've got 20 minutes here. I'm going to take you and show you my favourite thing about this railway station, and it's not actually even in this railway station. Oh, the police and the safeguarding officers. I think the safeguarding officers want to be police, but they're not. So there's some proper police there as well. Something exciting is possibly happening. And this is what I came to see. This is, it's called Victory Over Blindness, but it's based on a painting called Gassed, and it's soldiers from the First World War who are heading to a dressing station after being caught in a gas attack. I like that statue, it's really cool. Anyway, let's go and find out where platform 14 is. It's got the usual array of food shops and stuff that you'd expect at most railway stations. It's quite a big place, this. It's yeah, a bit confusing. I'm looking for platform 14, which is away over there, like. Quite difficult doing the travel blog thing because I don't really feel like talking when I'm sitting on a train beside people. I get a bit shy, believe it or not. I've got no idea where platform 14 is, apart from the fact I'm following that sign. It doesn't appear to be beside platform 12, which is just over there. So let's just keep following the signs and hopefully not get lost. Got 20 minutes, so it should be okay. And if it's not, I'll just take the train back to Cheadle and then just drive north in Daisy. And now we wait. It is 16:21 Edinburgh, platform 14, blah blah blah. So we wait in this lounge. It's not a very nice lounge. And there's a lot more trains that I should be able to identify if I knew what I was talking about. There's another blue and grey one, and there's a fast one with Avanti written on it. And beyond that, there is another fast one there. Lots and lots of deeply in-depth train information coming your way today. I hope it's not an overload. 10 minutes to go. I'm actually a bit stressed out in case there's somebody sitting in my seat. Not very good at standing up for myself sometimes. I do hope that doesn't become an issue, but I'm worrying about it already. And this is a point where it all went wrong, because I stood up and the cable from my microphone was caught around the arm of the chair I was sitting on, and guess what it did? It ripped the connector out of the phone and destroyed the microphone and didn't do the phone any good either. So yeah, that was it. No more audio recorded this trip. I wasn't going to record it on the phone because that would just sound terrible. So yeah, that was the end of my travel blogging experience. Apart from this wee bit here that I've left in, and I'm now voicing over it and trying to make it sound interesting. So what else can I tell you? This is the train that I got to Edinburgh. It is Trans-Pennine Express, as you read on the front, or I just read on the front, and yeah, it's a train. It was actually not bad. It was quite comfortable inside. The only problem that I encountered was when the little buffet lady came round with her trolley, they had one sandwich left, and it was some sort of vegan cheese thing. No, thank you. So we thundered north through the British countryside. It was actually all right. I thought trains were going to be horrible. I'm sure they can be horrible. In fact, I know they can be horrible because of what happened on my return trip the next day, but that is definitely a story for another day, and I didn't film it anyway, so if we didn't film it, it didn't happen. But have you ever been to a place called Oxenholme? Well, I have, because that's where the train broke down in the middle of the night.